We live in a digital, lightning-paced, cyber and cell-connected world, and navigating the do's and don'ts of technology and social media with children can be tricky. Parenting expert Amy McCready is here with some important guidelines for parents. It's nice to have you back.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
So what is the right age for a mobile phone, in your opinion?
Well, the right age is when they need a mobile phone.
Okay.
And that may be different from when they want one, right?
Yes.
So things like, are they staying after school for sports or activities? Or maybe they in a carpool where they would have to get in contact with other parents. And they can use it safely and responsibly.
Gotcha. Okay, what about other social media like Facebook and Twitter? I know Facebook officially says 13, I believe, but I know plenty of kids under 13 who have pages.
They do, yes. So 13 is kind of the standard age for Facebook and most other platforms. Twitter, interestingly, doesn't have a minimum age. But so a lot of kids younger than that do have them. But the one thing you have to be careful about is if somebody sets up a Facebook page, say when they're 10 years old, 5 years later they're 15, but their Facebook age is actually 18. So now they're going to be exposed to adult material, advertising, and other adults can see their friend list. So there's some safety considerations to think about, but you really just have to think about your child's responsibility and their level of maturity when you're deciding that.
Okay, you have some ground rules for technology and social media, starting with parent access and monitoring.
Yes, so as the parent, I will need access to your login information, your passwords, and I will be monitoring those things on a regular basis. That's not spying, because you're going to be upfront and let them know that you're going to be checking things every once in a while. But the thing is, kids are going to make mistakes, and so you want to know about that so you can use it as a learning opportunity.
Gotcha.
You also want to make sure that you have technology curfews. So you're welcome to use your technology after all of your homework is done and say before 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Also limit the amount of time, because for every moment they're on a device, they're not reading, they're not outside doing something physical, they're not interacting in real life.
What about those inappropriate messages? You talked about how they'll make mistakes, but when you see them, what do you do?
Well, it's interesting. A lot of young people don't think much about sexting. They don't think it's a big deal, but we hear time and time again about how these photos get distributed to the football team. And
we're hearing about boys being arrested.
That's right.
Getting criminal records.
That's right. And that's what a lot of people don't know. To take and transmit a sexually explicit photograph is against the law. It's considered child pornography. So there are some serious repercussions in addition to the embarrassment and all of those consequences that might play out.
A tech drop station is a good idea.
Yes. So in your house, I like to have a technology station, and that's where all the devices are charged. You don't want them being charged up in the bedrooms, because then kids can be texting, till 1 and 2 in the morning. And that way, too, you can kind of keep control of where everything is. You don't want free reign with technology, because that's generally not good for kids.
Gotcha. What about taking time for training? How do you train your young person?
Well, again, this is new to them, and they're going to make mistakes. So the more we can prevent that ahead of time, the better. The sexting thing, that's a whole discussion that we need to have up front. The other thing is, what should we post and not post? So a good litmus test is, would I want my girlfriend's parents to see this? Grandma, the school principal? If the answer to those questions is no, then don't post it. Also have to talk about the digital footprint. Anything you put out there is going to follow you forever. Assume that. And college admissions officers, employers are more and more looking at social media profiles to find out about the character of that person.
They sure are. Amy, this is great information. Thank you so much.
Thank you.